Hi everyone, so today I have Tonic Studios' new craft kit number 89, I think it's called Cafe Creations, to share with you guys. So they did send this item free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. I do have them for the US and the UK. What Tonic has been doing now is they have their membership, right, the monthly membership you can sign up for. I believe you can skip and things like that as you go along, and you can cancel at any time. And then they have the one-off purchase. So you just want to pick it up now and you don't want to be a subscriber for like the next month or the next month. That one does cost a little bit higher than the monthly craft kit. So with the monthly, you do get a break there on that, and I believe on the shipping also. So something to think about. You also get 10% off their site whenever you shop if you're a current club member. So let's check this out. I think, like I said, it's called Cafe Creations, and I'm super curious to check out what we have going on here. Okay, so I do have the brochure that it comes with, and look how cute, you guys. We have like a 3D mug, teacup. It's more of a mug, right? It's taller. How cute is that? Look at the little biscuit, and then the plate and everything. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, let's check this out. So what I love about this is it does have a checklist, and if you want to pause, you can read that there. Of course, with the link, on the product link, it'll also delineate everything that comes in there in the kit. So you have your you have your Cafe Creations die and stamp set, your papers, and then the fun items, right? Your embellishments and markers. It says so. I'm going to leave this right here so I can check that out, but as we open this up. So I always start off with the meat and potatoes, which is, in my opinion, the stamp and dies, and then everything else we'll check out in just a moment. Very cool. You have your split. Oh, there's even more. I was going to say it felt really heavy on this side for what I saw because I thought it was just instructions, but the instruction sheet also has a die set in there with it. So this one actually has 3 splits, they usually call it split because it's on one side and the other, but 3 of the carriers with dies. So that I've never seen before, I don't think. Number 89, I think this is the first time I've seen that before. So very cool. So there's a lot going on with this guy, and it's probably because you have the plate and the cup, and so obviously that makes more, you're gonna need more dies for that, right? So let me open this up real quick. I don't know what to show you guys first. Let me see if I can put something behind here. So obviously you have your cup. This is the main portion. I'll give you a measurement on that so you know if this will work in whatever machine you have. It looks like this is the largest die. Okay, from the very widest point is basically just over 5.5 inches, I would say. And then in the other direction, it is about 4 1/8 or so. The metal to metal, okay? So hopefully that info will help you. And this is, again, the sides of your cup here, which is very cool because it actually has 6 sides, so you're only going to cut this out twice. Love that. And then you have your handle and the base and the cute spoon that we saw in the inspo there. You have inlays for your cup. That is adorable. Again, you can do matte layers like they show here, right? Or the inlays. Or a mix of both, right? Matte layer like color in the back and then the inlay on top. Also for the plate, it looks like the little biscuits with the little accent pieces. You have a little like whipped cream or a little something cute like that on the top. You also have the little steam, which they used here on this one. That is so cute. So that's why you would use like this piece if you want to go ahead and have something for that to hold on to. This might be the plate, I think, because it's a little bigger. The sides of the plate there, and then again your little cookies and biscuits and things. And then look at this, it has time for tea, so it's like a little tea pouch with the embossed, if you want to use that, the embossed area there, and some other items that we're going to need obviously to put this together. The inlays again for your plate or the matte layers. Very, very cute. Oh my gosh. And then I guess I still need that piece. Well, maybe not. I'll say I still need that piece of paper, but what I can do is put this over here. And these are the photopolymer stamps. So you have like your latte art with the little hearts. That's very cute. Something for your little biscuits. The little tea bag can have a little accent if you want. Again, maybe for the matte layers for the plate. You can also use this, I would assume, on this very top part, right? Of these guys, if you want to decorate that way. Might cut a little bit off the edges, but there you go. Hug and a mug. My cup of tea. Latte love. Very cute. And then the instruction here. Again, just simple instruction, pretty straightforward. They're telling you as many of the pieces that you need. And then if you're going to do, the inlays or however, the little pieces that would, do the steam or the whipped cream, or like this one, look, that is so cute. That's adorable. So it makes a little lid, right? So there's just different ways to use this. If you want to just leave it open, you can do that. If you want to pop this guy on top with some decoration, it can be something like that where it opens up more like a gift box instead of just a container, right? Let's go ahead and go with these guys. Next, we have, ooh, caramel cream. I don't think I've seen this one before. The name sounds brand new to me, but it's the crystal drops and caramel cream. Look how pretty. And the crystal drops are shimmery. Hope you can see that. What a fun one for this theme, right? And then, let me get this in here. The jewel drops. These are a little more see-through. This one's called Rose Water Dries Translucent. I guess I said see-through. Translucent is a better word for that. That is so pretty. I love the name of that, Rose Water. Ooh, we have some markers. In garlic clove and sweet vanilla and in fruit punch. Really, really cute assortment of markers. I'll show you what they look like. What should I do on this scrap of paper? Let me find another scrap. I'll be right back. Okay, so there's still some goodies in here, but let me, so we have 473, 472, 392. So these numbers are closer together. So let's go 472, and I'll just add a little color here. I'll show it to you in just a moment. 473. And then this guy, 392, which I'm going to put on this side because it just seems like a darker color than the other two. Okay, so just so you have an idea, really pretty, sweet colors. I don't know if they're meant to blend together like that, but that's just how I did it. But again, if you have just one color of something, you can, you know, let's do some coloring. Okay, I did one layer. And then maybe I'm going to go back over just this last part. And then maybe just the very last part. So hopefully you can kind of see how you can get a blend of colors just with the same marker. So it goes from light, medium to dark. Okay, you can do that with all of them. And then we have some Nouveau Chalk Mousse. And this stuff is really fun. You can apply it with, you know, a spatula or one of the larger kind of spatulas through a stencil. Just put it on your project. I mean, there's lots of fun ways to use this stuff. But this one's called Bourbon Biscuit, which is just a lovely color, again, for the theme of the month with the Cafe Creations. Really, really nice. Look at this. Oh my gosh, Cafe Creations paper, you guys. So again, whenever they do this, it's kind of a sneak peek for something they're going to launch later, maybe next month or the next month or however. But this is 18 sheets of luxury 8-inch 200 GSM cardstock, 3 each of 6 double-sided designs. Acid and lignin free. And it has that beautiful paper smell. I love when you get new paper and it just has that amazing scent to it. But anyhow, the colors are mustardy, very rich, but I don't know, just lovely colors, very subtle. On the back it has that same like little mustard stripe. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. It just looks like a little placemat or like a little kerchief, right? How cute is that? Like a handkerchief. Love the colors on this. Oh, no, that's not the back of that one. Hold on. The back of this one has like little pink kind of organic dots. And I apologize for my camera casting a weird shadow there. Oh my gosh, this is so cute with the mugs or teacups. Love the color. Just very much like a 70s kind of kitchen, in my opinion. That beautiful coral color with the little white dots. This one's more like, where this one was more organic and just scattered, this one has more of a pattern, like geometry to it. I don't know. Look how pretty this is. And this is the top of the mugs or the cups. So you have like the little latte art with the flowers and that gorgeous dark background. And on the back you have that cute plaid gingham. Anyway, plaid background there. Like an apricot color. I love the way this like lime, almost chartreuse, really green with the flowers and that orangey and, you know, just really pretty mustard colors. Let me get a little bit closer because they're really small and they're so cute. Very dainty. And on the back here we have this geometric pattern with the colorway that they've been using all throughout. And look at this one with the teapots and teacups. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love the little soft, subtle background. It looks very like wallpaper. And, oh, on the back of these guys you have cut-aparts. That's so cool. And then you have the little cookies too. And I'm assuming the dies, some of these dies maybe, that we saw earlier, might cut those. a little bit. If you use them, it looks like they might cut just a little bit smaller, okay? And then the time for tea, obviously you can use the die for those. You have some cute motifs here, and then like some ribbon strip kind of things that I would just cut apart. Very, very cute. So Cafe Creations, okay? And then the papers. More papers. Ooh, there's a lot in here too, because this feels really thick, so that's awesome. So again, you have all the names for all the different colors there, but these are the Craft Perfect papers, and I can tell because they have that linen look to them. That's their typical paper. On one side, it's more textured. Hopefully you can kind of see that. And then the back side, it's a little bit less textured. Beautiful color. I mean, look at this, you guys. Just gorgeous. We have that tangerine kind of glitter paper here. I love the way it's kind of like a yellow tone it has over the top. A couple of sheets of the white Craft Perfect. Ooh, you know what? This is one of the colors I use often, and I love it, and then I forget the name of it. But let's... coffee cream. The pearlescent coffee cream. I should have remembered that, especially with the theme of the month. I love this color. It looks so great with pinks. It's just such a pretty color. I love it. And that's double-sided, right? The back side is also pearlescent. You have your dark, again, tons of classic cards. So this one's Espresso Brown. I think this one's Pure View because it's a blue color, but I'm pretty sure this one's called Pure View. And look at this ombre. It's lovely. Called Oyster Luster. That's gorgeous. And then this beautiful, again, classic card, probably apricot orange. Yeah. Look at the other ones. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Really, really pretty. Okay. Or maybe that one's amber yellow. All right, guys. Well, we have a 3D project to create. So let me clear the decks here and we will get started. Okay, guys. So I've chosen these two colors. I'm going to do matte layers with this beautiful little floral. And then I think the base of my mug is going to be this apricot color. You know what? I just made that up. I think it's apricot orange. I was going to say, I think I just made that up. But anyway, this is that deeper one. I will say the instruction does not show how to put the plate together. And I was like, oh, I'll just make the mug and it's cute. Because the mug can stand alone. It has its own base and everything. Hopefully you can kind of see that here. But since they don't really show in the instruction how to put this together, I'm going to go ahead and put that together for you guys too. Just so that we can see that. Okay, so... let's start with the mug. And I was going to make it a white base, but then I thought, no, I kind of want it colored. I don't know. We'll see. So you do have your matte layers, again, with these guys. And I love that they include two. This one's stitched. That one has like little dots. So you can just do matte layers. Again, the inlays of all these different designs. And you know what? I kind of went over them really quickly. Sorry, guys. So this one has a little floral with like a cute little design, kind of geometric pattern. This one's just like a floral kind of... viney, kind of lacy look, and then this cute, like more of a Swedish design in my opinion, like a folk art design. Very, very cute. But to start off with, you do need two of this. Oh, and then just the, you know, I didn't even see that. The regular matte layer without the dots or the stitching. And I'm going to do this wisely because I have the one piece of this cardstock, and obviously I have more in my stash, but for this project I want to stick to what is in here. I'm not going to do the lid. I'm going to leave it open, so we need those two. But for the base of this guy, something to stick onto, you do need that little base piece, this one right here. And it's not as big as this. You're using that for a measuring guide later if you're going to do the lid, which let me just talk about really quickly. It's super easy. It's just like any other thing that you've done with Tonic. You're going to take that larger hexagon, this guy, and also place that guy in the center. If they fit at the same time, I would just run it through at the same time. It looks like they do. They did say to run it through and then run it through with this. So if you want to do it separately, that's fine. And then it creates this piece, right? With the hinge and everything. And you're just going to stick it back together. So what I want to show you is that this cuts everything. It has, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it cuts completely out. And then you're going to stick this piece back into the center with this little hinge piece here. Okay? So just a little glue on one piece, glue on this underside. And then you're going to hinge it, okay? So that's what they're showing you there. And then, of course, you know, it already has glue tabs. And then you're just going to push that into the cup. So very straightforward on that one, in my opinion. So, okay, right now for the cup itself, we need these two. The handle, debating if I should do the handle in the same color or if I should just go ahead and make it white or something. I might still I might make this a peachy color. Maybe it's gonna be white. I don't know yet, but we do need the handle. So you need 2 of this, and then your base. Again, this is just for the mug. We need 2 of this guy. And then 1 of that hexagon that we talked about earlier, which I went to open and I didn't open. This guy here. So you're gonna need 1 of these little guys. I might cut this afterward to see where it would fit, you know, as a scrap. That way I can maximize my paper, because we are gonna need some for the saucer. So this guy's kind of big. Maybe it fits in here twice this way. We'll see. Okay, I will maximize my papers and I'll show you what that looks like. So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm maximizing my paper this way. I have that guy up at the very top, right? And then this little piece. And I'm pretty sure I can get this from this section here. Sorry, I know you can't see that very top. And then this guy over here. Just so that when I come in later and I have another hexagon or other, you know, pieces for the saucer, I'm gonna have plenty of paper here. So that's very good. Again, tape that down so it doesn't move. And again, this one really just cuts right around this area. This whole, like, more than a 1/4 inch doesn't need to touch anything there. So, all right, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so this is how I maximize my paper for this one, just so they'll be the same. But I am looking at the handle. I think I am going to cut it out from some white paper. A lot of times I like to do gold. I think that's cute, because a lot of times when you see mugs or like teacups and stuff, they have like a gold handle, which is very adorable. And so if you want to do that, you can do that. I'm not sure if that came from there. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut this out of white paper. So it does say you need 1, but if you look at the images, the examples over here, they definitely use 2. I don't know if you can see here. The one's coming this way, 1 glue tab's going that way. So that means there's 2 back to back, right? Well, you can't see it in this one, but you can see it definitely in that one and a little bit in this one. So, you know, if you want to do 1 and tuck it in a different way, then you can definitely do that. But I think I'm going to do 2. So I'm going to cut this out of some of the white paper twice. And then we'll start putting that one together, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so, oh, I can put that up. But we have the 2 bases, the 2 sides that we're going to kind of wrap together and glue. And then the 1 hexagon with that little slit in the very bottom. The reason that's there is because it's basically doing double duty, right? So if you're going to have it for the base, but it's also going to be that piece that goes into your lid if you want that little cap lid there. I will say there's one other piece, that little circle. You can place it underneath the lid portion so that this doesn't fall down in. That's what that's there for, like a little guard. So it's this circle die here. Okay, so let me score both of these guys the way I'm doing now. Glue tabs in, kind of in towards each other, right? These little guys. And I'll be right back. This other one too, okay? Okay, guys, and then this little guy, you're just going to score it on the score lines. I'll show you. Maybe we'll put it together in a frame already. This one, you're just scoring it on the score lines. These glue tabs should go in. And we can go ahead and kind of get this guy going together if we want. Let me do that one a little sharper. Okay. Okay, so these guys we're just going to glue together. You can probably already go ahead and glue it together in a frame, but basically it's something like this. This is the very base of the mug. I'll put these little tabs kind of more up. So once you think that's safe, holding on, we'll do this. And they kind of quickly address that here at the end where, but I'm making it right now so it's ready to go. And then these guys. So when we put this together, do you want to go ahead and do your decorative pieces now while this is flat? Like your inlays, you know, you add those on, or after it's formed. You know, sometimes it just depends on how I feel that day, but most of the time I decorate afterwards. So I'll put it together and then I'll add on the panels. With this one, you are going to want it to curve a little bit, so maybe it's better to go ahead and put them on first. I'm going to use the paper, and I think it'll curve around really nicely, so no big deal there. And then this guy. So if you're going to do 2 like I did, you're going to make one go one way, make the other one go the other way, right? The glue tabs. And you're going to glue them together so you have a sturdiness there. If you want to just use the one, just use the one. What I'm going to do is probably glue this in here, if I can. Let me see. Yeah, and this comes around. So it's inside, so you don't have to do the glue tabs. But if you want to glue it to the outside, you would glue these together, and then you have the glue tabs out like that, and you would stick it on, right? But I kind of want to hide the glue tabs. So it'll be visible on the inside, but that's okay. I'm just going to glue these guys together, the handle here. Actually, the whole thing. Oh, okay. I'm going to hold those together for a minute, all the way to the glue tabs, because like I said, I'm going to try to hide those. If you're using a handle that's a pattern paper, you're going to want to use your die on the right side of your paper. Let's say you're using pattern paper, right? So put this on here. And if you want to do two, they're not going to match up if you do another one just like this on this side of the paper. They're, one's going to have the stripe on the side that's going to be showing. So you're going to cut one on one side, turn your paper over, and cut the other one on this side so that the floral will be showing when you match them up. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So there's that. I think what we can do is glue these glue tabs together before we get to this last one. So what I'm going to do is just go around, put glue right on that tab, give it a little zhuzh, and line it up right at the edge, right where we want it to be. I'm going to hold that for a little bit, glue on this one, and bring it in, glue on that one, bring it in, all the way to the end, and then we'll add our handle when we get back to the beginning there. So again, glue on there. And I give it kind of a little bit of a zhuzh, spread that glue out. This is so cute. Okay, so I'll do that with all these tabs. Okay guys, this is so cute. I love it. It has like a petal shape. Like, this is really lovely. Okay, so then this guy, I'm just gonna glue it in. I'm gonna glue it to one side, that way when I come in with these glue tabs, it'll just glue to the other side. But let's see where this should be. Is there... I mean, if you're going to stick it to the outside, I suppose it doesn't matter. I just want to see if it should follow the curve or where we should put this guy. But yeah, I guess right in here is fine. Okay. So I'll put glue on one side. And I'll just hold it against that. And this one over here. And again, that's just because I'm going to hide the glue tabs a little bit, because this is going to come in. Hey, not too bad. But, it's sticking out there a little bit. All right. I'm just going to hold that for just a second, because we're going to come around and hold this too. So now I'm going to get this guy going. Put some glue on this just because it might be harder to get to after I put this together. So there and up here. Right, just straight along that line. I do like to try to match them up a little better along the edges there. Oh, I keep putting it back in the same spot. All right. There, that's better. So I'm just holding that bottom glue tab right now. It's pretty sticky, so it just wants to stay up. And then this one again, right up here. We'll straighten this out in a minute, because obviously we don't want it sideways like that. I'll be back. I'm just going to let that set up. Okay, guys, so I let that set up for a little bit so we can just kind of come in here and do a little something like this. And there you go. So if it was the same color, it'd just be in there here. You can see a little bit of that. I will say it says to use one of these, and it looks like they want you to stick it down in here. But if you're looking at it from the top, especially since I'm just going to leave mine open, I'd rather put it on the inside. So what I'm going to do is put some glue here. Actually, I know this is starting to dry up. Hold on, let me clear it. Okay, so backside of this guy, kind of get it close to the edges, because that's really where the glue tabs are going to be. A little bit in here. This one's probably a little too much. And I'm going to pop it down in the center. You could have added this already when it was flat, Let me put like a scrap paper under here. And I'm going to use something to help me push this down. Okay. And that's how I'm choosing to do mine, but like I said, the instructions are a little bit different. They're putting it on the outside, underneath. You can still cut out too, put one on the top, one on the bottom if you want. You know, it's whatever you want. I'm gonna let that set up before we stick it to our little base. Okay, so I have that guy. Oh, there you go. And then we're gonna stick it to this portion. So I'm gonna pop these up a little bit so that they want to kind of make contact with the paper. And that is very cute because again, that can just be a standalone thing, but I do want to show you how to make the plate. So, or the saucer, should I say. And then we're gonna add a little more decoration on this. But if I'm gonna come in here, I'm just going to line that up and maybe do one little section at a time. So like make sure this area is touching real well. Right around that score line. And then next one here, and I'll just follow along with my hands until they make contact and looks like it's nice and perfect. Okay. Again, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, and keep going. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I just kind of walked around. If you want to cut out another one of these bases and put it underneath, you can definitely do that, right? That same base that we used for this to cover that up. You can definitely do that. So we have that guy. We'll do our matte layers in just a moment. So the next thing I want to show you is the platter. So the saucer. We're going to need this guy. Okay. It's just a hexagon, not the one that's the inlay and not the big guy. Just this hexagon. And then this guy is going to make your plate. And then again, you have matte layers and things. And I was thinking to bring the white back since I used white there. I'm going to make this white. So I'm going to cut this from the white paper and then this from the apricot paper. Okay, so we need 6 of this and 1 of these. You can do 2 of them if you want to double it up so that, you know, your glue tabs are hidden in between 2 layers, which is probably what I'll do just to make it extra sturdy. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 of this, 6 of these. Okay, I want to show you how I maximize my paper. You should be able to get everything from one A4 size piece. I still have this left over. So this is at the very top. This was like in here, and this was at the bottom. So you can see the 2 big pieces, and I maximize this area. I still have this whole area that I could have, you know, done the base with or whatever. So I just want to show you kind of how I got that done from the one piece. And let's put this guy back right here. Now again, you can add your matte layers now or don't do matte layers or whatever you want, but what we're going to do is basically take these guys and glue them back here, but then they're also going to glue to each other like this, right? So, you know, they're going to bend a little bit. So I'm kind of, this is where the die was. This is the nice side of the paper because you can imagine it's going to go something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and score all these guys just to get them ready in case they need that much scoring. I really don't know that they do. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to attach them to the hexagon first and then to each other. Or you can make them into a ring, attach them to each other first, you know, like this, like this, like this, and then to the hexagon. But I think that's what I'm going to do is go ahead and put glue on this side. That is the front side. And add this guy on. Okay. And again, just line it up perfectly with the score line, you know, left and right here. So I'm going to add them on whatever you think is best. I mean, right now you could put glue there and do the glue tab. I mean, both glue tabs, but I'm going to go this way and then I'll come back for the glue tabs that attach to each other. So I'm just going to make sure everything's good there. Hold that. Next one, okay? All 6 and then we'll attach them together. Okay, glue is still fresh because I just barely finished that, so I'll start over here maybe. Again, glue on that glue tab. Do a little zhuzh, and then just line those guys up. Now this one, maybe we should have gone ahead and put our decorative pieces while it was flat, because it is cupped a little bit. Not too much, I mean, by the time you do this, but, you know, something to think about, okay? So we have that guy, and then I'm just going to go around and put glue in there, line them up, and glue those together all around. This is so cute. I will say, as you're going around, you can line up the points, okay? So score line, but also looking at the points. Okay, and once you've gotten all around, I'm going to go ahead and get this guy on that bottom piece, but again, you don't have to do this. And I'll be right back. So I just turned that over and gave it a nice push so it's nice and flat. But again, sturdy. There you go. And look at this, guys. So this generally should be the same size as that. And you can put it on your little saucer and you have your mug or teacup or however you want to look at that. Isn't that cute? Okay. So you have those guys. And, excuse me, I'm still getting over having been sick here. We're going to take this guy, and again, I mean, some of them have like the little stitching, the little dots. It might show up if you're using paper like this. It might not. You might want to just use the straight-sided one. All of these guys will inlay with any one of them. It doesn't matter if it's that one, or that one, right? So you have your inlays if you want to use those. What I'm going to do is take this guy. Weighs 6 of each, so I'm taking the matte layer. And I'll just take this matte layer too. So 6 of this guy and 6 of this guy. I can easily get that from this 8-inch paper. You can see how I just line them up. I would keep them the same. I was going to say you can go like this, right, because of the shape. But I think the flowers are kind of directional, so maybe. I don't know. It looks like they're directional. Either way, I'll probably just go through and just tape them down. Just going to go like that. And run it through 6 times. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I got all the pieces off this one sheet, and this one I did lay down this way because it didn't quite fit this way, but I can see that the motif still kind of goes like the way the flowers set up. It doesn't look any different from the ones that were in this other direction here. So, all right, we have these 6, and all I'm going to do is just go ahead and glue those down, but let me put some of these things away. Okay guys, so again with these guys we're just going to glue them down simply. You could have done it when it was flat, you know, when the pieces were there, however you prefer to do this. But like I said, I generally decorate mine afterward. I don't know, just how I do that. So I'll glue, and I mean that just makes it come to life. How cute is that? Again, you have inlays, different types. I'm just leaving like a border all around that looks pretty even. So I'll add on all 6, and then these guys. Again, a little bit of curve, but these are 210 GSM paper, so they flex really nicely for that. So just get that glue on there. Oop! Drop my lid there. Okay. Very cool, and look at how easily it just molds to the paper, of course. Lovely. I'm going to go ahead and stick those down, and then also, while I'm doing that, I'm going to run this through. Oopsie. Some gold paper from my stash. I just have this piece of gold. I thought that'd be cute, so I'm going to run that through, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I mean, I can't even. Just adding that really brought everything to life. Look how cute this is. Like antique looking, just adorable. You have your little saucer. Ooh, I'm way up high, sorry. I mean, look at that. So let me give you a measurement on this guy. Now, you can leave the 2 pieces that, you know, they just do their own thing. I mean, if you want to glue it down, I would put hot glue probably around the very edges, kind of towards the inside, and then glue it on if you want it to just stay together. At least that's how I would do it. Maybe some dimensionals. Let me tell you, this guy is just over 4 inches tall. Just about 2 5/8 in the width there, you know, just depending. I mean, I guess that's all the info you need there at the base. It's a little bit smaller, just over 2 inches. So it can hold a ton of things. I'm thinking some cute like walkers, like shortbread, some tea, hot cocoa packets, fill it up with, you know, Ghirardelli, with your Lindt candies, with whatever chocolates you like. I mean, so much can go in there. And then this little guy, I just cut out because I thought he was cute. I mean, I don't know if you want to just like glue it into here, but I'm thinking about putting it on the side like this. So if I do that, I'm going to use a little bit of dimensionals. I probably should get some white dimensionals, but this is what's near me here right now. And what I was thinking about is adding, let me see, dimensional there, maybe, and then just gluing it down over here is what I was kind of eyeballing. Okay, so that there, a little glue here, a little glue down here. I'm not sure where exactly it's going to be touching, and I'm just going to glue that there to there, and then I have that dimensional there too. So I'm going to hold this down, and I'll be right back. Okay, I just moved the cup off so I can kind of hold that down, put a little piece down here. And there it is, guys. Again, you have the little tea bag, little gift, you know, tag or however you want to dress that up. Lots still in this set to play with. Super cute. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Tonic Studios, for sending these items for review. I mean, that is just the cutest. I mean, just a plate with like, just a plate like that with your little treats or like tea bag, and again with the snacks, you don't even have to, you know, put the cup, just a little saucer. How cute would that be? Oh my goodness. Or even a cupcake, like if you made a cupcake for somebody, put it on there to be that much cuter. Oh my gosh. Anyway, all right guys, thanks for watching. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.